Today we're going to do some glazing, and glazing is quite simple. Basically we use clear base, which is when you go to the paint store and you buy deeply colored paints, they mix it up for you in a clear base. It looks milky, but it dries clear. We mix 50% of that. We're going to be using a color called Plum Crazy, and it is a little bit of modern metallic cherry, some brown, and a little bit of black. I'm not going to mix it right now, but that's what's in this color. And next we're going to show how we put it on our work and how we wipe it off. Okay, we're going to start in on glazing. I'm using a regular 2-inch brush or 1.5-inch brush, just a brush that handles acrylic paints no problem. We've pre-painted everything with Modern Masters metallics, and now we're going to make it look old. So here we go. I'll start at the top, and you can see we just basically, you want to cover everything, so we're going to slop the paint on. On a bigger piece, there's no way you'd do it alone, so you'd work with somebody. I may need some help on this one too. We'll see how it goes. So you want to cover everything. And again, this is 50% paint mixed with 50% clear base. And there's a little bit of water in there just to make it flow out. I like to work on my pieces the way they are displayed, so that I know how they're going to react to light as we paint them. You can see here we're just covering everything with this ugly brown paint, and you want to make sure there's no fans blowing. You want your heat off in your shop, not so it's cold, but so that it doesn't dry quite as fast. You want to catch all the drips, but make sure you got lots on. Basically what's going to happen is when we start wiping it off, all the paint is going to stay in the dark crevasses and cracks and lines we've carved in, and the detail will become shiny at the higher points. You're going to brush it out as good as you can. I think we're okay yet here. You want to make sure that, as you can see, there's paint flying everywhere. Make sure you're not mucking up everything around you. Now for wiping, we use recycled towels. We go to the thrift store and we buy a lot of them. Bigger sizes are a better bargain, and then we'll turn around and cut them or rip them up into smaller pieces that we need. And we're almost there. I think we're good. Now start in with the rags, and they're just towels. I do a combination of dabbing and wiping. You can see the detail comes out pretty quick. And your towels will get ugly in a hurry. And if you find that you have some areas you really want shiny, what we do typically is take a towel and wet a little bit, and we pick up the paint a whole lot better. And there we go. And is that, I think I got a phone call there, so I'll just do this in a hurry. So what you want to make it look like is that it's been polished through time, like a good brass piece here. And then we're going to come back with a brush and dab a little bit of paint around the letters to make them stand out. See, it doesn't take long and the piece just comes alive in a very short time. You simply don't have a lot of time to work with this stuff. I think I'm pretty happy there. And you know how bronze statues, they get all shiny in certain places where people touch them, where the weather cleans off the gild, or I mean the patina. That looks pretty good. I think we'll call that done. We're going to do one more little thing before we're done with the glaze, and that's I get a smaller brush, just a large brush, and what I'm going to do is just go around the letters. We wipe the stuff off. Make sure you come right up onto the top, because we're going to paint the top of the letters probably with gold at this point, I'm thinking. So what this does is it makes the letters just pop when you do it. It makes a little more contrast between the background and the letters. So we purposely route that edge into the sign, and now we just take care of it. So I'll go around the whole sign, but that's the last bit of this process.